Hi, my name is Sanjay Bhargav, and I have a playlist on YouTube. One of my playlists is about if I were the Prime Minister of India, and this video is going to be part of that playlist. Now, this sounds very odd as to why would one make videos saying if I was Prime Minister of India. So let me clarify. So the first thing is that I am a US citizen and I cannot participate or interfere in the political processes of India. So, and I can never be Prime Minister of India. This is not by any means a political video, and this is not for or against the current Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi. So this is just a suggestion, and in this video, I will be suggesting to the Prime Minister of India that they have a challenge to end poverty uh, in India by 2024, and I'll talk briefly about what I mean by that. But still, continuing on as to why I have done this. So I'm an overseas citizen of India, and I was born in India. So I came back to India in 2004 and have been in Delhi since. Earlier, I was on the founding team of a company called PayPal, which is now a $200 billion company. So I am reasonably financially independent. And my wife and me, we intend to devote the rest of our life on the notion of universal prosperity, trying to make everyone on the globe come closer to becoming prosperous, where prosperity is not only adequate wealth, but also health and content. So that to some extent explains my motivation for making this video. The other thing also is that if India does end poverty by 2024, which means that at least 80% of India's, say, 320 crore households, have an annual income of greater than rupees 1 lakh a year. So if they have that, this income could be from government programs like Manrega, it could be from the private sector jobs or public sector jobs, or from their investments in whatever form. But if 80% of the households in India self-report that their income is greater than rupees 1 lakh per annum, then I would say that uh, we have succeeded in this challenge of ending poverty by 2024. That will still leave 20%, but it would be a substantial achievement. And maybe we'll do better than 80%. So that is sort of the preamble for this kind of challenge. Now, what I have done is I have written to the Prime Minister of India on his portal about this challenge. And the text of what I've written will be available on LinkedIn. So this video, a link to this video will also be available on LinkedIn. And so you can look at what I've written. And essentially, I've also included a deck as a starting point for how this challenge can be addressed. The company that I was part of, PayPal, basically solved the problem of how to make online payments scalable and cheap, and has reaped rich rewards since then. And so now the challenge, in my mind, though there may be other ways to kind of solve this challenge, is to make credit cheap and scalable, and of course profitable for the providers. So that is, in a nutshell, the challenge. And the Prime Minister very correctly said on Dharma Chakra Day on July 4th that the two things we have to do is have hope and purpose. It is very difficult if you are poor and you've been poor for generations and you see no future, to be hopeful and to have a purpose. So you may turn to crime, you may turn to terrorism, or give up hope. So from the Prime Minister's message, we have to solve this challenge to have everyone have hope and purpose. The second thing is that he talked about how India has the world's largest and youngest startup ecosystem, and that if they have hope and purpose, they can solve almost anything. And I truly believe that that is true. I have great faith in the young people of India. And if the Prime Minister was to issue the challenge and to also ensure that bureaucrats, regulators, judiciary, politicians, and the people of India all support this challenge. They work on a common path. So, like you had John F. Kennedy give his man on the moon speech, and then America made it happen. John F. Kennedy did not make it happen. America made it happen. So similarly, if the Prime Minister of India was to issue this challenge, then India will have to make it happen. And together, let us hope we can create a poverty-free India by 2024 and a poverty-free world by 2030. Thank you very much for listening to me.